Chat, YouTube, it is Boros Energy time. This time, we're trying out Boros Energy featuring Goblin Bombardment, which is a new piece of tech that people are adapting for the mirror match. Most of the time you see Bombardment, you see it in a Mardu list. However, the idea is that Ocelot Pride makes so many tokens that you can afford to play Bombardment here. Also, Bombardment's just really good with the Ajani in its own right because it's a red permanent, so once you use it to flip Ajani can already start doming your opponent. And the one cute little card that we get added from the new set Bloomborough is Dewdrop Cure, which is 2 and a white gifted card. Optional, you may have your opponent draw a card as you're casting it. Return 2 target creature cards with mana value 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. If the gift was promised, return 3 target creature cards with mana value 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, which means you can get Goddess Souls plus Ocelot Pride plus Ajani or something if you have Goblin Bombardment out. And it's going to be very, very explosive. I'm very curious to see if this card's any good. It might be worse than like Jolted Awake. It might be worse than something else in that spot. One of the other white reanimator effects, but I'm curious. So we're going to try this list out. It's kind of the same mana base that we've been playing prior. The 2 Elegant Parlors, the 4 Aether Hubs, or the 3 Aether Hubs, 4 Shocks, Basics, Arena of Glories. You got your Goddess Souls, Ocelot Pride, Ragavan, Bolt Discharge, Ajani Ampraptor, Blood Moon, Fable, and Flage. Nothing too crazy here. Sideboard wise, we got 2 copies of Celestial Purge for the Necro matchup, 3 Sun Cleansers for the Mirror, 2 Harsh Mentors for Nadu, an extra Blood Moon for the Eldrazi matchups, 2 Bone Crushers for the Ring, a Giganta as our trusted companion elk, 2 copies of Wear Tear for additional artifact and enchantment removal, and then 2 Soul Guide Lanterns for Graveyard Haven Gorios. And it's kind of awkward. I'm going to keep it though. I'm going to play turn 1 Ocelot Pride. I was playing 1 Bombardment in his top 4 list. Did you see it? I did not. And it's pretty cheeks. Not great. I'm curious to see how good straight Goblin Bombardment is in Boros. It's not a Chalice on 1. 3 Blood Moon, 3 Fable, 2 Static Prison, 1 Goblin Bombardment. I kind of like the idea of 1 Goblin Bombardment. Blood Moon, not Blood Moon. The furthest thing from Blood Moon I've ever seen. Yeah, it's the first time playing the Dewdrop. I like this Jund list that I found also, because this Jund list is playing main deck Forked Bolt. Look at this. This is the tech, chat. They have 1 Dark Confidant, and then they have 1 copy of main deck Forked Bolt, and 1 Toxic Deluge. That makes killing the Dark Confidant easy. 1 damage to my Dark Confidant, 1 damage upstairs. I definitely want to incorporate 1 copy of Bombardment, I think, moving forward. The first one seems pretty free, but the card gets worse in multiples, which is the problem with the card. Important of Calamity. Somebody's a Spike enjoyer. Spike. Or Dark Confidant. Never stood a chance. I'm gonna sacrifice this. It's gonna deny me some energy. I'm pretty happy they didn't sacrifice that. Not gonna Blood Moon. Another Ocelot. I was just talking about this earlier. I still don't think goblins are very playable, unfortunately. It takes a lot to make goblins work. They're kind of like elves. The format's just so fast and hateful toward creatures that it's hard to make anything that's not mad explosive like this work. Is it Orton time? Got a Devourer. Kill this thing, swing team. Alternatively, just fly over it. I think I'm just gonna kill it. Make some copies. Hope they don't dust me. Explode when they dust me. Up, loquacious. Is it really better than lightning bolt? Watch it kill 6/6. Don't dust me. Don't dust me. They found Myco Spawn, Utopia Sprawl Forest, Utopia Sprawl Forest, Devour of Destiny. Like another Devour. How long have your arena queues been? I actually don't play MTG Arena. It chose Utopia Sprawl, Devour, and Forest. And scooped. It's probably not the Dewdrop Cure matchup. Go to Discharge, then bring in the Bone Crushers. I love that there's no copies of Static Prison in here. The law. Now, what did they do? Discharge only gives 2 energy. Ocelot probably costs 1 white. And Goddess holds us 4 energy to use. Bringing modern sets to Arena. And having to just butcher them to fix it. What a mess. Blood Moon's not looking great. Not playing Blood Moon does much for me here. I don't think these two is a little bit better. Could kill this spawn and get rid of double colorless for them. Yeah, they have temple anyways. World Breaker. I think I'm legend ruling this Ragavan. And then I'm gonna give this Ragavan flying. No, this thing has reach, right? Oh, never mind. This thing has fucking reach. Forgot his reach. Alright, well, at least we get to make some cats. A cat. You get World Breaker. Here comes an Emrakul. How am I gonna be dead? I also got to make an Ocelot Pride token that way, to be fair. Yeah, why doesn't my Ocelot Pride cost 1 in the way, like the real client? Just playing a fake client. Fake game. Imagine they can cast Emrakul this next turn. Comes Emrakul. I kill both my Ocelot Prides and remove energy. I can also kill Guide of Souls. Like, attack, bolt. Man, that Dewdrop card would be so good right now. Dewdrop off the top? I think I'm bored it out. At least they didn't draw Goblin Bombardment. Bolt's the Rockvon. I think they have to kill both Ocelot Prides here. I'm not really sure I'm winning this game. Oh, they're leaving one Ocelot back, which means I at least get to make 2 tokens here. And they might as well use 3 of my energy. I don't know what my best draw is anymore. I guess Bombardment. Yeah, that's true. It's probably Bombardment. Yeah, I do think we get there if we draw Bombardment, actually. Not Bombardment. We still have lethal now. I know we're 1 short of lethal. Maybe I need to send the Ocelot bread. Alright, well that's gotta be lethal. They didn't draw anything. Neat, unblockable cats. Pretty good draw step. Honk. Pretty good draw step. Think I probably should too moving forward. How's the energy mirror? Especially since they're so good in the energy mirror. Then I don't have to mess around with cards like Fork Bolt. Play the Bombardment instead. Turn 1 Gydo Souls. Bolting that is probably a little bit better than running out the Ajani. Thing I'm looking for. For shame. Alright, what'd you hit? Hit Agony. I too feel the agony. I don't wonder if I should surveil here or if I should just fetch a plains. I kind of think I'm just fetching a plains. I don't want to get blood mooned. I'm just gonna kill their Johnny. Now I could attack with this Ocelot Pride and trade with the Amped Raptor. Don't think it's worth it though. My 1-drop is so much more valuable than this Amped Raptor right now. Get another 6 from sacking a Bombardment. Yeah, Bombardment's so good against sweepers. One of the main appeals of playing the card. Much better upstairs damage against cards like All His Dust and Wrath Disguise. My cat. Static Prison. My cat. Ragavan looking embarrassing as ever. Step up your game, Ragavan. Guess I'm just killing the Amped Raptor. Goes right to plus. Play around Flage. I have another Flage coming next turn, so it's probably fine. Arena of Glory waiting room, though. I could have sequenced that differently and just attack with the cat before playing the Ragavan. They probably still don't block anyways, but it's more heads up to not give them the information that I have a red permanent. I rat poison. I will protect you, Ajani. Ajani, no. I like how the Ajani was more of a priority for them than the actual Ragavan is. Looks they have removal. Must have removal. Galv, Bolt, Bolt. I wonder if I kill this Amtraptor if I just go upstairs. I was gonna kill this Amtraptor. My opponent said BRB. When it comes down to Flage duels, might be a little bit tough to win. They do have an extra card in hand. Yeah, they're running to go unplug my modem, and that's how they win the mirror. The most skillful tactic in the mirror. Yeah, did anybody go to RCQs this weekend? Did anybody win an RCQ this weekend? Anybody dub up in this chat? Yeah, Cabs, that's my plan. I just, if I was gonna do it on Friday, and I got really sick, and I just started dying all weekend. You want a Murktide? Yo, let's go Teleria. I'm already queued. I'm already queued. Wow, you're hugging the toilet. That was me all Saturday. Was not fun. If you didn't queue with Lantern, I'm gonna be so disappointed, Timmy. Static Prison, it's so over. You had to defer Pioneer. For shame. Not even queuing with Lantern. What's the point? Static Prison's so good right now. Kind of thinking I want to play one copy of Static Prison, one copy of Bombardment. 3-2 last night. The frog card's really a problem. I feel like you say every X card is a problem. And I guess that's true too. A lot of cards are a problem for Lantern. Who main deck Surgical? That for the Flage matchups? Man, I remember the last time Surgical was main deckable. It's been a minute. Pride. I main deck, it feels bad. Lantern doesn't count. Alright, Amp Raptor. Impress me, buddy. Do something great. Is that great? I don't know if that's great. I could kill the Flage, but if the Flage comes back, I probably just need to kill the Ocelot Pride and then die to the Flage. Oh, I can't even kill the Flage. One energy short. They're gonna try to. Think they got me here. Static Prison's going crazy right now. I don't have any copies of Static Prison, so they're winning the Flage War. It's crazy that some of the old cards are like starting to be good again. The old cards that used to see no play. Forked Bolt, Pyroclasm, Surgical. I think they got Ragavan. And then the Blood Moons. Trinisphere. Chalice. But Chalice in a different sense now. Goblin Bombardment. Recency bias in my TCG? Nah, I don't really bring in Lantern against the mirror. I bring it against the Mardu matchup, but not the mirror. I think it's a little bit narrow. Especially when we have Sun Cleanser and Bombardment. This list has 0 prisons. That's just maybe a reason to bring in the Soul Guide Lantern. Nah, I mean, I have Phage of my own. That's a lot of Goblin Bombardment. Gotta fight Phage with Phage. Cleanse them. Because they probably only have Discharge or Lightning Bolt up, so I think playing the 1-4 here is pretty good. Ask the Discharge for no reason. Loses the energy anyways. Maybe they're trying to fill the graveyard. Hope they just scooped out of embarrassment. Been there. Yeah, I've scooped out of embarrassment once or twice. Yeah, why does Sun Cleanser have 4 toughness? It was like a custom made card just to hate on energy. They knew that this was gonna happen years in advance. Yeah, it would be terrible if it was a 1-3. Would not be good in the mirror, it just gets bolted. Exactly. Sun Cleanser from the Simpsons episode predicted the future. And the Amped Raptor reveals. Amped Raptor. I'm gonna get at least 1 GRV in paper for shuffling my Amped Raptor extra cards instead of leaving them exiled. I feel it in my bones. I'm gonna mess that up so fast. Agony go. Agony is not looking great here. Like, are you still sad? I'm sad because I forgot to build you that blue-black Time Twister deck. Again. I promise I will, though. It'll be here before you even know. Not anymore, just disappointed. Kill this Fable and then Ocelot Pride go, maybe? Quite a weird board state. Oh, I feel like I'm behind. Was Spike lost a match to today? Was it Lantern? Lantern? Let's go. Timmy was so happy. One card left in hand as long as it's not a Phage. If it's a Phage, I'm dead. If it's not a Phage, I get to keep playing this game. Ice Giganta. Hallelujah. Phage Giganta. If I get back Phage, kill the Amped Raptor. Hope they don't have Static Prison. Even if they do have Static Prison, I guess I can trade Galvanic plus Phage in my hand to kill this Giganta. I'd probably no whammies for a couple turns. Celestial Purge would probably be worse for me. Gydo Souls. 7/7 Giganta. Ocelot Pride. This is called Magic the Gathering Online. I don't think that command worked. Pretend like the command worked. I can Galv, kill. Blocks. They're probably gonna scoop the Static Discharge here. Or Galvanic Discharge. Alright. Good luck, my friend. Mob job. See you soon. Hmm. I think I'd probably rather just play a Johnny. Subtlety, pitching, sink into stupor. I'll leave it on top, unfortunately. Sometimes playing bad decks is fun, that's why. But only sometimes. Why they're playing Talisman instead of getting drawn. Why is blue drawn everywhere? Spike. Oh, they have natural Tron already? There's a Reddit post. All of them have been playing this Portent card. The one from Bloomburrow. Yo, cover man, thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate it. Oblivion Stone. Uh-oh. I'm just doing this and flipping a Johnny. Well, I guess the most damage out of this. Also gives me energy for the Aether Hub. What's up, BFG? How's your subathon? How many subs you get? Ring 252? Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Pretty gosh dang good amount of subs. Just plussing and passing. O-Stone's very annoying. Rax map. Gets Academy Runes. Trying to ring loop. Can't really ult a Johnny here either because Johnny's bugged. I could try. I don't know what's gonna happen. But most of the time it seems what happens is that I get my board wiped and they're fine. So I'm just gonna blow this up anyways. Hi board. Do I bolt and then dash Ragavan? Plays Academy Ruins so they could have Kozilek's command. Another freaking ring. I love you, hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring. I really need to land there. You're gonna ring loop me now. They might do that exact thing. Not using Academy Runes, but bring back on top. Must have something better to do. Yeah, people mind slaver looped. And now look at them. They're weak. Can't even handle mind slaver. Subtlety. There's negation. Come on. I really need that Ragavan to connect. Really mad. Like an Academy Runes, ring back on top, Minamo untap it, draw it, play new ring. Draws 1,000,000 cards. Plays a new ring. Talisman in the new ring. Talisman in the talisman in the new ring. Making me so mad, ring. You making me so mad. Yeah, next they'll metamorph the ring. There's no way they're not gonna be able to remove this Blood Moon, right? Now with 2 talismans out. Grabs Island. I think I do it. There's no way this resolves. But not much of a choice. They have another subtlety in hand. I'm putting it back on top, dog. I don't know what you think this is. Third time's the charm. Man, I hate Blutron. I hate Blutron so much. Blutron has no redeeming qualities. None redeeming qualities. That's right, I said it. Six lands wear tear. Somehow I don't think the 6 lands wear tear hand was gonna get there. They condescended it. Sometimes may be good, sometimes list of magic slaying. I'm gonna condescend something. I'd rather be Flage. Somebody came in a chat earlier and started popping off your 8-rack list. Subtlety pitching force negation. Bottom. I'd like land drops so I don't get condescended for one. None land drops. Only pain. We 3-2'd with a 20 crab. There may have been too many crabs in that list though. Caused some issues. Tron. Getting smurfed on by Bluetron. Yeah, I gave him his equity. And I got DQ'd from the league afterwards. Bluetron is broken. That's not even a question. Not even a question. Somehow I don't think this Blood Moon's not going to be good enough anymore. Just a hunch. Still 10 mana, 11 mana. I feel like I'm going to die. Oh wow. I am going to die. Take this bolt. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this game. We're going to condescend my stomp. Rude. I'll never forgive Spike for getting more people to play Bluetron. I'll never forgive him. Alright, Giganta stuck. Surely they have nothing with their 10 mana, right? Okay, surely they have nothing with their 18 mana. I don't want to play anymore. That kind of sucks. Oh, my opponent's at Bing Bong. And then reveals Devourer into Island. No, this is my personal hell. I only play against Bluetron for the rest of the stream. V cards entered exile. It's not Bluetron. It's Breachtron. I think one Goblin Bombardment's the move. Having more than one is just diminishing returns. You don't like this Goblin Bombardment art, but it's new. Alright, Amped Raptor buddy. Old buddy, old pal, old dino friend. Something good, yeah? Sure, Lightning Bolt. Oh, that's true. I forgot it. They made a Monty Python Goblin Bombardment. What was that art on that one again? Monty Python Goblin Bombardment. Oh, the catapult. Turns Devour. Frankly, I haven't tried to buy a secret layer since the Walking Dead one. I like two of the Walking Dead one, and I was like, alright, I'm done. On a Black Necro's still kind of doing well, surprisingly. Despite my hatred of that deck. Could have left up, wait. Oh, wait, no, I guess I couldn't have left a Bolt too. Offers Necro. Leave it to Trellin. Hey, could you not breach me? Or do that? Please. Stop. Can't fling this at them with a Goblin Bombardment either. Please stop looping ring. My grandpa, he's very sick. And I need you to stop looping ring to make him feel better. He wants me to become the king of games. It's, you're killing my grandfather right now. Kage. Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 13 months. Discards through the breach. This is too many Goblin Bombardments. I guess I'm going to play them out. And the reason to play them out here is so I can sack him to Annihilator. Why would they discard through the breach if they couldn't just kill me here? You dusted, you freaking idiot. Do not like when my opponent ring loops me. Does not make me happy. It makes me quite sad. You two could make Dingo less sad if you just stop ring looping him. Hear that, chat? Don't ring loop me. Thrawn, thank you for the prime in the 8 months. I appreciate it. Please stop ring looping me. I'm allergic to ring loops. Yeah, as long as we don't talk about it in front of a judge, I'm down, Thrawn. Equity for sale. Get your equity. Equity for sale. Get your equity. I'll get Kyle, okay? No problem. No problem. Ah, man. I would not be sad if Ring went with Nadu, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I can only handle so many Ring Loopies. It's the 002 sweater, not just the O2. This was me at the Pokemon event. I started the 002 at Pokemon Regionals. Pokemon games just take forever, though. Yeah, each turn, it's more than 5 minutes. It's like probably closer to 7. Last month on Moto, Boros had an overall 19% win rate versus Red Green Breach, making it by far the worst possible match for Boros. I could see it. Because you Blood Moon them and then you just get got anyways. You just get got. I mean, they just made freaking 4 mana on turn 1, bruv. Like, what the hell is this? I'm about to get breached onto. Scheisse, what is this? Stop! Stop it! Ah! I've been looking at the Dusk Noir Charizard deck for this upcoming meta. I want to go back to playing more Pokemon. Game's kind of sick. Finally found a team? Hell yeah. Think I'm gonna get breached on turn 2. This is Giant Kozilek's command. Dude, what am I supposed to do about this? This is kind of messed up. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana on turn 2. Shield broski, I can't keep up. Slow down for the old folks over here, playing one land at a time. Yeah, Snorlax style with Pidgeot is pretty meta, at least it was before the past like 2 sets. But a set just dropped a couple days ago, which is like a little mini set, and then a set dropped like I think a month ago as well. I've been trying to keep up with Pokemon a little bit better. Pokemon's sick. I'm gonna start complaining about Kozilek's command more. People don't realize how messed up this card is. The only way to combat it is by complaining. This card Flage Hub, maybe. Here comes Kozilek's command. Eat my graveyard plus scry and draw. And then they're just gonna scry toward Breach. If they find Breach, I'm just dead on the spot. I'm sure Wizards had a vision. Buy more cards. That was their vision. To be fair, you could say that about a lot of decks in the meta. Like, Nadu's not fun. Eldrazi's not really fun. At least to play against. Energy decks can be not fun to play against. Oh my god, please have mercy on my soul. The Necro deck can be unfun to play against. Lange. Man, if I bolt them, I would. No, I guess not. I say I would have won, but that's not true. Got him. The hasty Giganta does it again. I think this is how I just win the matchup. I just like mush my cards into them, watch them sweep my board over and over, and then eventually just win with a couple lightning bolts. I keep this. 2 blood moons. It's one too many blood moons. Yeah, it depends. How many copies of the rack are in your list, BFG? Even the Boros energy decks could be not fun to play against. I think they're really fun to play against because I also play the deck, but I could see how they wouldn't be fun to play against. When they just make 10 million casts on turn 3. I think the energy brew is fun, but some people don't. Bring me back to week 1 of Modern Horizons 3, where everything was new and fancy and fresh, and we got to play whatever. Bamzing was right. We're stuck on 3. It's kind of messed up. Kind of messed up. Gotta fix my own mana with Blood Moon. Get him, please. Alright, so we're gonna attack for 3 minimum. Wait, they don't have landed ring here. I'm gonna say GG's. GG's. I did not have fun winning this game. I feel like I could have died at any moment. Prediction time, chat. Will we 4-dash? Any thought in playing standard? None at all. It's the mirror. Yay, the mirror. Honestly, I'm not even gonna play anything on turn 1. I should have just passed. If I had thought about it a little bit more, I would have just passed the fetch line up here. Could be Storm, though. If it's Storm, I get punished. Expressive Iteration. I think the Frog decks are okay. It's mostly just Murktide style decks, but they're okay. Wouldn't say great, but they're playable. Yeah, Sky Energy, which means they're probably playing Mockingbird. Stomp. Before Wrath. If they're playing Wrath Disguise, I'd be shocked. But also impressed. Why is Jiggy? I exiled my other planes. I am trapped, or you're devious. Ugh. Rip my other planes. I'll remember you. Yeah, it's interesting that they didn't play Bone Crusher. Yet. Kills my Ocelot Pride. Yep. Kills my other Ocelot Pride. My dearest Ocelots. No. I Glory. That EI is gonna save him. This is the exact problem I found with EI in the list too. Was just like I never really had the time for EI ever. I feel like I was just put so much pressure on by all of my opponents that if I ever had time to EI, it was just in like the grindy fair matchups like Blue Black Frog Tide, main deck and the festivities. That would get me pretty good. Well, I never cast Dewdrop the entire league so far. Makes me a little sad because I wanted to. Take Sun Cleanser, Celestial Purge. Probably out Blood Moon, even though it's better against the Jeskai build. They're probably going to respect it anyways. Board like that. Use my Jiggy. Hand's okay. It's playable. Against their infinite spot removal. I don't have to do this now. I'm just doing it for F6 value. I also don't have Blood Moon in, so I don't have to fetch basic planes anymore. I guess I could if I still wanted to. Which I think I will anyways. Scare him. Goblin Bombardment's pretty sweet. Gonna work pretty well with this Flage. Never mind. Bye-bye, Bombardment. See you in 2 turns. Agony gotta go. I should have attacked the Johnny first. Maybe I get him a chump block. Zealous Persecution is so upset right now. Remember when people used to play Zealous Persecution in Pod? It should make a comeback. Just saying. Flage. What's the other one that was like the Haunt? Orzhov Pontiff, was it called? Time for the return of Orzhov Pontiff. That's a lot of static discharges. Really on the last hope any good in this format? Unfortunately not. The only playable flip walkers right now are like the Modern Horizons 3 ones. Although, rumor has it that evidently Jace Vryn's Prodigy is coming back in playability. Which I don't know if that's true. It doesn't seem like it would. I don't know why it would. Card's kind of crummy. Ocelot. Static Discharge, Galvanic Discharge, Static Prison. It's like a combination of the two, you know? You know what I mean. Card used to be $100 and you call him crummy. I'll call him crummy again. It's good in that standard, though. Went crazy in that standard. That's not terrible. I have a way of killing it though. I guess I'll leave it on. I'll put it on the bottom. Or bend it. I think I probably should have left it on top though. It's pretty good. I can also bring back Flage here. But it would cost me these 3. I don't know if that's worth it. I think I'm probably just gonna buy Giganta. Freaking hasty Giganta at me. Non-hasty Giganta. I have intense hiccups, chat. I'm exploding. Couple tokens pass. Pretty soon we're gonna get back Flage, and then that'll be all we wrote. Never mind. Goodbye, Flage. You'll be missed. Yeah, I don't know why they're paying for Static Prison to keep a second Bombardment. I just don't realize it. The second Bombardment doesn't do anything for them. Lands. Take flight, Jiggy. To the skies with ye. Alright. Got a little 4-1. Not too shabby. Remember Mango said Surgical is the most incorrectly cited in card in.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore!